Right, how you doing, people? Bit of a last minute dash out. Sundown's like 20 past 5, something like that, and I think it's about 20 past 5 now. I don't know if you can see on here, actually. See here, there's a big band of cloud. All it is I'm hoping I catch this little fine point. The idea was I was going to come down earlier on, there was no clouds there. And I was going to shoot in the opposite direction because there was no clouds. So the clouds over that way were going to catch a bit of colour. I didn't want to shoot into a bland sky because it would just be like shooting into a nuclear bomb. So because there was no clouds over that side, I was going to shoot away from it over that way. Because like I said, sunlight coming from that way would have hit the clouds over that side. Nice bit of colour, lovely jubbly tickety boo. But since then, I don't know where this cloud come from all of a sudden, but it decided to come along and stop sending any light that way. So the clouds over there have just gone flat, no colour at all. So I'm hoping that you can see this band of cloud here is going to kind of lift and present me with some kind of interest. Because the foreground, I've got loads of nice wet rocks in the foreground, which you can't really see because admittedly it's quite dark here. I'm just sat waiting for that band of cloud to do something. If it was up here, that would be ideal, because I've got sort of 2/3 foreground interest, loads of rocks, and then 1/3 obviously sky up here. But I'm sort of fighting the battle of time here, hoping that that cloud's going to move up and the sun still hasn't set behind it, so there's a bit of colour up there. I've got my camera on a tripod waiting, all framed up. I'm just hoping that someone's going to pick those clouds up there and go put them up here, or at least I'll get a load of colour behind it. If I know that they're going to go if I know that they're going to move towards the camera and lift up here, I'll go for a monster of a long exposure and I'll have all that cloud whoosh right over the top. But I'm not sure what it's doing. But it's so still now. It was raining earlier. But anyway, if I get anything, I'll wake you up. Grab a cup of tea. Right, I've just taken 2 pictures about 2 minutes apart. Looked at the first, looked at the second, and the clouds are coming towards me. All I wanted to know is if the cloud was moving towards me or going left to right, blah, blah, blah. So there's a little trick for you. If you want to know where the clouds are, which way the clouds are moving, camera on a tripod, take a picture. 2 minutes later, take another picture. Oh, look at them on the back of the camera and you'll see if they're coming forward or backwards. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to chuck an ND filter on. I want to get kind of 25-30 seconds, long exposure, and see if I can spread that cloud across the sky. Here's my blower. One needs a good blow. Right, people, think I've got a shot I liked. What have I got? I've got f13, ISO 100, 20 seconds, and my Bevan free stop ND filter. That's the red one. See what I mean by the clouds? Earlier on, the clouds weren't filling the top of the scene. So I wanted to make sure which way the clouds are going. That was by taking 2 shots to have a look where they were going. And it's paid off. Now, instead of just having a little bit of cloud on the top, the clouds have used all the top third of the shot. A few things I like about the shot. I like the leading line of the rocks in the foreground, but there's still a little bit of light catching the rocks on the foreground on the left. And it's kind of like nicely lit up, which I quite like, and there's a little bit of colour in the sky. So now that's okay and set up, and I know what the settings are. I'm literally just going to tilt my camera over and get a wide shot, but I don't think it's going to be as good because there's not much detail on the right, and it's got dark since I've been yapping to you. Right, that last shot was 2/3 foreground, top third sky. Quite happy with that, tickety boo. So all I've done now is tilted the camera back and I've gone 1/3 foreground, 2/3 sky, because it's all about the sky. So hopefully there's still a bit of movement in the sky. Not so much foreground interest, but I've kept a little rock on the bottom. Pretty much the same settings, I think, or I've gone up to 30 seconds. I'm not sure. If it's any good, this is what it looks like. Right, people, that is probably about it. It's probably so dark you probably can't even see me. The idea of this video was, even though it was a bit quick, hopefully you can get something out of it. What I was trying to say was, if you're out taking a picture and you've got great foreground interest, not that this was great foreground interest, but I had foreground interest, and you've got a sky and there's not a lot going on there, keep your eye on the clouds. You know, clouds do move. You can't see it with a human eye sometimes because it's not windy enough. Obviously if it's blowing a gale, you can see the clouds are moving, but sometimes just, is that bloody cloud moving? Set my camera up on a tripod, take one picture, leave it a couple of minutes, take another picture, and you can see, like, whoa, clouds have moved. It's like with a time lapse. You sit on the beach and you're like, bloody clouds ain't moving. Do a time lapse for 10 minutes, whoosh, you're like, bloody hell, look at that lot on the move. So yeah, just a quick vid. Hope it helps. Works for me sometimes. Set my camera up on a tripod, take a shot, 2 minutes, take another shot, and I can see what's changed in the scene. Then I can jiggle my shot round, reframe the shot, whatever suits. So this is going out on a Friday. Have a good weekend. Hit the likes, hit the subscribes and buttons and all the rest of it to see more. And yeah, cheers for watching. Cool. Cheers. Bye.